Hello everyone! I'm in such a great mood today, I have no idea why. Welcome back to Simming with Abby, the Bachelorette house. Woohoo! So we are doing the kitchen and right where we left off, we were putting in these stove cabinets right there. And I tried to do a double stove, double oven, double stove, simply because you can't like put the ovens on top of each other. Maybe you can. I may figure out a cheat, some way to put them on top of each other. Like my mom's kitchen, she's got two ovens, and they're like right on top of each other. And I think in most modern US kitchens, they kind of make them that way anyway. So eventually I'll figure out how to do it. But for now, we're putting them next to each other, so this person can cook their life away. But she is rich, so she's probably not even going to cook a damn thing. She's probably going to just go out and eat every single day. And now that we've got the retail store, I'm gonna make a restaurant, so we'll see how that works. But anyways, we're going ahead and we're doing the kitchen, and we're probably gonna move on to the dining room, or a little bit of the dining room in this part as well. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue filling up the kitchen with lots of its knickknacks and all the other stuff. We did use the BB Show Hidden Objects cheat, so we've got lots of kitchen items that we can throw into this kitchen. In particular, we've got the coffee maker, and you cannot have a kitchen and not have a coffee maker. Like, I know I live for coffee, so whoever lives in this house has to live for coffee too, because I'm making this house. It just makes sense. So we're putting in a side light right there under the kitchen cabinets. Now, the colour scheme, I knew I wanted it to be very white. They didn't have all white cabinets, so I decided to go for white/grey, as it's the closest I'm going to get, I guess. So I found this cookbook in the debug file, and I wanted to try and figure out how I could stack them on top of each other. I thought maybe if I did hit the alt and hit 9, I could kind of lift one above the other, but for some reason everything always snaps to the grid when it is a cabinet. Now I'm sure there is a cheat to stop it snapping from the grid. If one of you guys knows that cheat for The Sims 4, please leave it down below in the comment box so that I can use it, because I haven't seemed to find it. In fact, it's really hard to even find the building cheats for The Sims 4. It's just basically all the other cheats, which I actually use quite a lot, but the building cheats are really hard to find. So if you know it, please let me know, because I would like to use it. So we're putting in another chopping board, and we're putting in lots and lots of fruit. I don't know if these are going to go stale or go off. I figured these are the kind of fruits that they grow in the garden anyway, so I doubt that they would go off, but yeah, but we're going to put them there anyway. Like I said, I'm putting in all these little knickknacks and stuff for your sake. A lot of these things that I use from the Show Hidden Objects cheat aren't going to show up when you download the house anyway, although I did save it into the gallery, which is available for you to download it right now if you want it. It's complete, so you guys can kind of sneak peek of what the house looks like in total. But yeah, it's not going to show up. These things don't like continue over, but you do have the objects, so if you want to place them exactly where I place them, feel free. I mean, no one's stopping you. But they're not going to be there. Only the actual objects that just like come with the game that aren't in the debug will be there. Because I don't think you can download a dirty house as it is. I don't think you can. I say dirty house because the objects are considered dirty to the sim, but they look nice as we are looking at them now. So I thought I would set up like a knife and fork, but we didn't have a knife, so I thought I'd set up a fork and spoon and plate, kind of as if the person's about to sit down and have their meal, or it's ready for them to have their meal. I thought it was kind of cute. So we went ahead and did that. Next, I put in a little glass as well. They can fill up their juice. It's just perfectly ready for when they want to have their morning meal. I found all these different utensils as well, and I thought, let me just throw them on the side, because if I don't find them again, at least I have them that I can place them where I want. Spice bottle, necessity. We do have a spice rack that everyone is able to access as well, which I thought was actually really, really cute. But these spice bottles is just those added features, so I threw in these spice bottles right there. Later on, I do actually put in a shelf and put them on the shelf with the spice rack, so you're gonna see me do that. And we've got a little bit of bread there on the side. I'm 100% positive that's gonna go stale as soon as I make my sim like in live mode. As soon as I put it in live mode, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go stale, but for the sake of this video, it actually looks quite nice. You know, I'm creating the illusion, guys, the illusion of a working kitchen with lots of things going on and people using the kitchen, you know. So yeah, we've got our knife set. Here we go, spice rack. This is where I thought, yeah, let's just throw in a shelf because it doesn't look right on any of the cabinets as well. Oh, one thing I also have to mention, I haven't tested the sinks yet. Usually when I use the move objects cheat and I place sinks with the objects cheat on, I end up with the sink kind of just blending into the cabinet and not actually being functional. Or well, it's functional, but like when they want to wash up their plates, they'll just place it on top of the sink and not even put it in or wash it up. It's really weird. So make sure if you don't have the move objects cheat on, just click on the sink, move it, and then put it back, and it will go right into place for you. Or you can just replace the sink. You know, it'd probably be an easier option rather than having to do all that. But yeah. So I found this baking tray pan, which I thought would be kind of cool to throw on the shelf and put all the kitchen utensils like the spatula and all those other things and the knife and all that stuff on top of it. Since we can't have a pull-out drawer, you know, Sims, I think you should totally make stuff like that, pull-out drawers. But yeah, I thought we would go ahead and throw that there. We move on. Fire extinguisher. I don't want my Sims to die. Now, I've had at least 12 Sims die in fires so far from playing this game, and that's mainly due to the fact that I don't usually play them. I just let them live their life, and if they get really, really hungry, I don't really tell them to go eat. I just let them do whatever, so they'll be in a really bad mood, and then they'll go and cook and end up setting themselves on fire. And so I've had lots of Sims die, but I mean, that's the beauty of the game. They do their own thing, and you know, I just kind of help them when they need help. So I thought the Sims poster would look nice in the kitchen. I kind of decided to put it underneath the shelf at first, but it actually turns out nicer on the wall over there. I may put in, if I can find one, a really small television. I'm going to go ahead and throw one in that space where I was about to put that picture. I haven't put it in the house at all yet, but now that I'm watching this now, I think a small television would actually be quite nice there. So now we're throwing in the kitchen chairs, and actually guys, we're gonna go ahead and end part 3 here. Ugh guys, I know, cutting you off again, my bad, but I think it's best that we cut off this section here and then continue in the next part, as the next part is actually going to be a little bit longer than this one, and we're going to move on to another room. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this part. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel and subscribing. And I haven't mentioned this yet, but I just thought I would thank you for helping me hit 6K. I freaked out when I found out, and I'm still freaking out about the fact that I hit 6K in less than a year. What? So yeah, I guess maybe that's why I'm in such a good mood, even though it didn't happen today. I don't know, I'm just thinking about it and I'm in such a good mood. So thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.